Both Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre deserve better than this. Sol Ruka proved she's main roster ready already. The Tiffy and Trish segment was an absolute insult to both women. What is up, wrestling fans? I'm Ben Allison here at Wrestling Republic, and I have analysed last night's episode of Friday Night SmackDown, and here are my 5 key findings. In at number 5, both Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre deserve better than this. Now, to be clear, I'm not even complaining about Logan Paul probably facing Jelly Roll in some sort of tag match at SummerSlam. I'm just complaining about the possibility of Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton being involved in that. Because look, I understand the match will bring more eyes to the product. It's nothing new in wrestling. It's nothing new in WWE. They've done celebrity versus celebrity tag matches before. But if it's going to bring more eyes to the product, then bring more eyes to younger stars. Put perhaps Carmelo Hayes in this match instead of Drew McIntyre. Put maybe a Rey Fenix of this world in this match instead of Randy Orton. That way, it is helping those wrestlers. Meanwhile, Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre can actually do bigger things at SummerSlam. One of WWE's biggest events of the year, where they should be doing a lot bigger things than this match. Especially when both Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton weren't in major matches at WrestleMania. For them to not be in major matches at SummerSlam now, it kinda rubs me the wrong way. And look, if I'm being completely honest, it still does bother me a little bit that WWE just abandoned Drew McIntyre's Bloodline Hunter storyline, the story which they had been telling for 6 months, plus his obsession with CM Punk. I mean, him being in that triple threat match at WrestleMania and making it a fatal 4-way would have made 10 times more sense. I'm still sticking by that point now, and yes, I understand the reason why they didn't do it was the Heyman stuff, and obviously McIntyre doesn't have links to Paul Heyman, but even still, him storyline-wise, it made sense that he should be in that match. But yeah, as for the Jelly Roll and Logan Paul stuff, do I love it? No. Do I understand it? Yes. Do I have a problem with it? No. Just, I don't understand why McIntyre and Orton are the ones involved in it. In at number 4, the tag team titles could be exactly what the Wyatt Six need. Listen, I've been one of those people who's been saying, give them time about the Wyatt Six. But the fact is, time has gone on, and they still haven't really felt that important. It's been really stop-start, and dare I say, they've actually felt a little bit directionless. But hopefully being the top of this absolutely stacked SmackDown tag team division could be the purpose and give them the direction that they need. They've got so many potential matches, so many potential challengers, that as long as they are regularly defending the belt and regularly on TV, I think this does have a lot of promise. There's a lot of banger matches on the table, and I'm excited about those. Now, the one thing I will say is, I really do hope we still see some stuff from Uncle Howdy in a singles capacity. Bo Dallas, and I will die on this hill, was ridiculously underrated in the ring. He just was. And he is still fairly young. I think he's mid-30s. He's younger than a lot of the WWE roster right now. So they should and could be giving Uncle Howdy more prominent singles matches. And I'd be very interested to see those, or at least to just test them. In at number 3, Sol Ruka proved she's main roster ready already. Wow, just wow, did she steal the entire show on SmackDown last night? She was in a fatal 4-way full of veterans, and she was the MVP. Everything she did looked innovative, it looked clean, it looked done to perfection, dare I say. Honestly, she has bucket loads of potential. And yes, obviously she's been killing it in NXT. She's been killing it on WWE Speed. But I did expect to maybe see a little, a few green areas when she does wrestle on the main roster. But last night she showed none of that. And her character really is very different to anything else they currently have on the main roster in the women's division. And I do think she could be really marketable. So I just hope when they do call her up, they have plans for her. Because Sol Ruka genuinely could be potentially a future WrestleMania main eventer. And I don't say that about many people. Her and Io Sky is now a dream match for me. I need to see that. But before we do get into the final 2 key findings, if you guys could do me a huge favor and leave a like, subscribe, and comment on this video, that would be massively appreciated. Seriously, it really does help us out. Thank you. In at number 2, the Tiffy and Trish segment was an absolute insult to both women. This is a WWE Championship match on a premium live event. This is a champion versus a legend, a champion versus a Hall of Famer, and yet they only gave it just over a minute with no entrances and just nothing really of any value. I mean, this is the go-home show. I really cannot get my head around it. Io and Rhea didn't even get a proper segment, and Tiff and Trish only got 2 minutes. What? I mean, if we are being honest here, this just summarizes the build to Evolution. It summarizes how WWE have viewed this PLE, and it absolutely sucks, because all of this women's division is absolutely stacked. They are so talented, and honestly, the Evolution card is stacked from top to bottom. I really do believe it is going to be a banger of a broadcast, but the issue is, not many people are going to be watching it. Why? Because they've not really been given a reason to care. I really honestly can't remember the last time we had a PLE built this badly in WWE. Honestly, this has to be one of the worst ever. And in at number 1, I am so bored of Jimmy Uso and LA Knight feuding with some variation of Solo Sikoa's bloodline. It feels like this has been going on for over a year now. Why? Well, because it has been going on for over a year now. It's stale, it's boring, I'm not invested in it, and the worst part is I like absolutely everybody involved. And I'm actually really liking this new direction for Solo Sikoa's group, but right now, just putting him against the same people he's been feuding with for a year, it's just so stale, so boring, so uninteresting. I mean, surely we can just put them in some new feuds. Now, I know obviously they're waiting for Jacob Fatu to return, but even still, I feel bad for Jimmy Uso, because he really has been stuck in the bloodline vortex for what, like 4 or 5 years now? Literally 5 years now. And obviously some of that was absolute gold. But now at this point, I mean, just get him out of this situation. LA Knight 2, seriously, I'm so sick of it. But enough about me waffling on about my dislike. Let's get into thoughts which you guys have submitted to us via our Instagram stories. Up first, we've got TGrab206, who says this was probably one of the worst SmackDowns during the Triple H era, and I would not go that far. It was a fine SmackDown. Was it anything special? No. Did it feel filler? Yes. Did it build to Evolution well? Absolutely not. But it wasn't like it was awful. Up next, the Real Zom 2 says this being the go-home show is extremely disappointing. The only high was the Fatal 4-Way, but the Tiffany and Trish segment was generic, unnatural, and lacks interest. In fairness to them, there's not much they can actually do in under 2 minutes. But you are completely right, it was extremely disappointing when it came to the go-home show aspect of it. Raw was bad, actually, at building Evolution. I said that earlier this week, but SmackDown was somehow even worse. Now, that Fatal 4-Way was the highlight of the entire program. Sol Ruka was the highlight of the entire program. Liam OC44 says Solo and Black getting rolled up. They are loving doing roll-ups right now on WWE television, aren't they? And for anybody who's watched Allison Analysis for a long time, you guys will know I am a fan of roll-ups. But they are just doing too many now. They're not really making sense. It's lazy. And honestly, I kind of do feel like this is the problem with WWE right now. There are so many shows they've got to focus on that they don't really have the time to actually think in detail about every single thing. And that is why we are getting moments of laziness. And that isn't even the writer's fault, really. That's not even the producer's fault. It's just the fact there are too many events they're trying to do. They even expand their creative team, or they need to cut down the events. And honestly, I'm more in favor of cutting down the events. If you're going to do these Saturday night's main events, you've got to just scrap a few pay-per-views a year. That's the reality of it. Rennie RVD15 says the low is definitely Logan Paul feuding with Jelly Roll for SummerSlam. He should have a high-profile feud. What? Is this being sarcastic? I hope it's being sarcastic. No way, after years of proper professional wrestlers feuding with Logan Paul when they could have been, facing other people, are we now saying Logan Paul shouldn't be facing celebrities for the same reason? That is so hypocritical. I mean, the issue is Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre being involved in the storyline, not Logan Paul. I really hope this is some joke. And last but certainly not least, Kobe Galanzowski saying Logan Paul's best promo of the year. I mean, honestly, as much as I don't like this match happening, especially especially Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre being involved in it, the actual segment last night was fun. Like, it was completely fine. I had no issue with the segment itself. And Logan Paul's promo, it was quite funny. Him saying, Jelly Roll, you're not a real wrestler, and that's what everybody said to him. It was a little bit cringy, but it worked. I enjoyed the segment. So you know what, Kobe? I probably don't disagree. But that does bring us, guys, to the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, I would really appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up button and comment your thoughts down below. Again, it massively helps us. There won't be an Allison Analysis for our AEW All In tonight, and the reason for that is I'm going to be on the Wrestling Republic Daily Broadcast Review Show tonight instead, so make sure to check that out immediately following the conclusion of All In. There also won't be one for Saturday night's main event tomorrow, but there will be one for Evolution on Monday, so make sure to check that out. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Peace.